Isn't the sky beautiful? Look at those clouds. One half done, one half to go. Whoa, I didn't even notice this. I noticed that they only get to 3 to 4 inches size-wise, but it says matures in 30 to 37 days. That can't be right. Can that be right? Come on. Hello, friends. I am walking Tux and thinking. I am thinking about how sometimes I don't have the energy or the mental bandwidth to do a lot of different things. It's not always the same from week to week. I'm sure it's like that with some of you as well. Today, my plans are, these are pretty too. I'm getting used to desert life. I'm so used to lush green trees. And here in New Mexico, in this area where I am living, we have more desert. So today, my plans are to meet up with another YouTuber. We're gonna have some tea or whatever and just chit chat about what's going on in our homesteads and about our YouTube channels. Besides that, I have a couple of small projects to do. One is those metal raised beds that I shared with you that arrived the other day, and putting together another Greenstalk that I have. And that is about it. My husband and I are going to spend some time together as well. We do a Bible study together, and that's what I have planned for this evening. That is it. So right now, we're giving Tux a little walk. He has to stop and smell every bush. I have shared before that small things are important. A lot of little small things can make up a big thing. And so we shouldn't discount small things that we do. Like today, oh, Tuxedo, come back this way, boy. Okay. Today I don't have a lot to do, and sometimes I feel like, well, it's not that I don't have a lot to do. Sometimes the weather doesn't allow. Sometimes my energy level doesn't allow. And I find myself telling friends and others, it's okay. You know, do what you can. Every little bit counts. But then, like right now, I'm exhausted. So we're going back. Let's go back, Tuxedo. But then when it comes to me, I don't always tell myself that same thing. Are you guys like that? Do you guys ever do that? Give good advice to your friends, but don't take it for yourself. Isn't the sky beautiful? Look at those clouds. Yeah, so today I am reminding myself of that. I am not going to do a bunch of stuff. Most of what I'm going to do is planning, getting it down in my notebook so I don't forget, meeting up with a fellow YouTuber to get some inspiration and encouragement, and hopefully give her some. I'm walking the dog right now, so that's something. And putting together those metal raised beds, which I can do in my living room, in my couch, and working on my Greenstalk. That's it. But it counts. Okay, here comes a car. Is he coming or going? I think he's going. Okay. Training my dog to sit and wait when cars go by as well. So yeah, putting together those metal raised beds is not that big of a deal. I mean, I don't even need tools necessarily, but at least they will be put together. So when I have time and energy and can get the soil to fill them, that's another project that I'm gonna do towards my patio garden. So it counts. And then that Greenstalk, I hope to get that up today and put some starts and seeds in it. And that counts. A little bit here and a little bit there, right? Okay, time to take Tux in. I'm gonna jump in my car and go meet up with my friend. Back at my driveway. House is over there. We're almost there, Tux. Hey friends, welcome back or welcome to Safe at Homestead. If you are new here, I am mini steading with my husband here in the desert of New Mexico, and I share videos related to DIYs, to cooking from scratch, preserving food, animal husbandry, and gardening. So let's just get right to putting together this second of two metal raised beds. They are 2 by 4, and you'll see how easy they are to put together. So here are the two components to the raised bed. You get 4 of those curved ones and 4 of these straight ones. And the only other thing you need are these screws and this little wing nut. And that's it. I think the most tedious part for me was taking the plastic off of each piece. Each piece is protected by a plastic coating and it's on there. So it was a little tedious to remove. So I'm going to do that first and then I'll be back to put it together. This is what the plastic looks like. It's hard to get it started, but once you get it started, it's not too hard to remove. So what I do is I remove the plastic to about here, and I will do that on this side as well. The reason being that I am trying to avoid scratches as much as possible. And so in order to put the screws in, obviously I don't want there to be plastic here, but I will wait till it's all put together and then remove all of the plastic. 1/2 done, 1/2 to go. Okay, I got it put together. It wasn't hard at all. I did scratch it a little bit. I guess it's inevitable, just putting screws in it, you know. But I'm pleased with it. I was debating whether to get another 2 or if I should try a different brand, but really for my budget right now this is the best one. There is another one that is pretty reasonable, but for the same price of that one, for the same size, I got 2 of these. And I don't have anything to compare it to, so I can imagine that they are sturdier, but this is pretty sturdy. I know it's not the best one out there in the market, but I am pleased with it. So, yep, I might get 2 more. All right, so let's go get some nasturtium ready to plant. So I have these nasturtium seeds and I am going to be putting them in the Greenstalk. And because they need scarifying, which means to rough them up a little bit. Or you can take a nail clipper and just cut off the end or break the end a little bit. They're a little bit too large to get into the nail clipper, or to get the nail clipper around it, but I am just doing the equivalent of scarring them. And then I'm going to soak them for about an hour, which is all the time I will have before I get out there and start planting some stuff in my second green stalk. But I think that'll be good enough, and better than nothing. It takes 7 to 14 days to germinate. So I will do all of these. I'm going to do, I need 12, but I'm doing 18. So I want 2 in each section, but just in case one fails, I'm doing an extra one. I'm going to do all these, then I'm going to put them in water. And after an hour, I will plant them out. Here they are in some warm water. I'm going to leave them there for an hour or so. Like I mentioned, the other option is to just rough it up a little bit with sandpaper or a strong emery board, but I chose to go the route of clipping off a little bit with a nail clipper. Okay, so I filled 4 of the 5 levels of my green stalk here. I was going to stack them, but then I realized that I ordered the spinner, so I don't want to stack them and then have to unstack them. But I have some starts over there, and I need to get those in. So I'm just going to put those starts in the green stalks, the levels, and just leave them as they are, and then when the spinner arrives, then I will stack them. Okay, so one row is going to have celery and oh no, did I thought I got some Siberian kale, but I don't see it, so maybe I didn't get it. I might have to go back there for it. These I got at a local nursery. Oh, look how root bound this is. And they didn't have everything that I can usually get from them. This year they said they did not. Everything they have is local. They get it from local people, and for some reason this year they said that peppers, they're not going to have any peppers at all. Can you believe it? No peppers, which is kind of sad because I don't know, my winter sown peppers aren't doing well at all. Well, I shouldn't say that. It takes forever for peppers to come up, and right now there are no peppers. So I may still get some, but I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go back and fill these higher up after I get everything in this. Let's see, what will I replace it with? I'm I might put seeds. I might put the Siberian kale seeds in here. I do not know why I am doing celery. I have tried celery, oh, I don't know, maybe just twice. No, about 3 times. Since I've been here, I've done it every year. So 3 times, and it's never been successful. I've tried seed and I've tried starts like this, but it's always been in ground. And they are so needy. I mean, you have to be on top of the water. If I don't water them one day, they droop. And I know it's super hot here, and like I said, it's always been in ground. So with Greenstalk, I'm going to have it here on the patio, and it'll have more shade than not, than if I had it in the garden. So maybe it'll be just fine. Maybe it'll work this time. So I just need to water that. And then let's see. Let's see what I have in this. For this Greenstalk, I have some mint. And I have some patio tomatoes. Let's see, how many do I have? 3 patio tomatoes, and these cucumbers they're called Green Light, and whoa, I didn't even notice this. I noticed that they only get to 3 to 4 inches size-wise, but it says matures in 30 to 37 days. That can't be right. Can that be right? I don't know. Let's see, I have 7 of them in this container, so, This mint smells so good, but it is not the mint that I intended to get. I just wanted plain peppermint. This one is mojito mint, but that's okay. So I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to put these 3 tomatoes, which are, let's see, they are, whoa, let's see, 3 to 4 ounce fruit. They're good in containers, 70 days. Okay. Oh, and it's called patio. So they're small, which is what we want. I was thinking that I am going to get a bird feeder and bird bath and put it right outside of the patio here, so that the birds who live in these trees and in the eaves of the house will go there and not think about getting any seeds that I might be planting in any containers here on the patio. So 1 down, 2 down, 1 to go. Actually 2 down, 2 to go. I'm gonna make sure I put this in here. Okay, so I'm going to water these a little bit later. I have to run inside and take care of something. We'll be doing strawberries next, and that's exciting. I thought better of it. I gave everything a little bit of water before I go inside, because I'd hate to come out and everything is wilted. We are back. I am done with my inside responsibilities, and now we're going to do strawberries. I was looking online. I wanted an ever-bearing strawberry, and I could not find one that I really liked, and I found this one. I don't know how do you say that. Quinault. In any case, this is the one that I wanted to get online, and they were out. It was out of stock, and so I was excited to find this at my local nursery, and that's what we're going to put in. Now I think, I'm not sure, yeah, there are 2 in this container. Let's see, I hope I have enough to go all the way around, so I hope I have 6. But I don't think so now that I'm looking at it. Let's see. Maybe we do. Maybe we do. Okay, there's 4. Yep, we do. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm going to put these 4 in, or 6 actually. We'll put these 6 in. Okay, lastly, we have these green light, let me raise you up. We have these green light cucumbers. I still can't believe that these will be ready in a month, but we're gonna plant them and see what happens. So I think we have 7. I don't know if you can hear, but my husband is right out here training the dog. We're trying to teach him to not pull on the leash, but to heel. He's doing pretty good. These are 2. Let's see. Yeah, so we have, ooh, it smells strongly of cucumber. Okay, so let's put this one back in the container. Actually, I'll put it in a smaller container till I figure out where I want to put it. So this is where the strawberries were. Oops. Okay. Let's leave this here. So this little table here is where I get packages delivered, or you know, anything that I want that can't fit in our mailbox will come here. But I'm gonna leave this Greenstalk up here because I am afraid to put anything on the ground right now. I don't know that the rabbits would come up here because there's a ramp from the bottom part of the patio to up here, but they have eaten stuff already that I had down there, and I don't until the mister can fix the hole. There's 2 spots that they can easily get into, but I also want to put chicken wire around so that they can't dig under. Until that happens, we are leaving these Greenstalks on the chairs, the Greenstalk parts. We're leaving them on the chairs and on this table. And this is looks like coco coir. Okay, so I just need to add some more soil to this, water it, as well as the strawberries, and then we'll review what we have done. I almost forgot about the nasturtium. I was on the phone with, well, not with, but I called Kellogg's because I wanted to know how long till I have to actually feed anything that I'm growing in this mix. I've heard different things online, not necessarily or specifically for Kellogg's, but just that potting soil has enough nutrients to last this long. I wanted to get it from the horse's mouth, but let me tell you what's in here. It has bat guano, poultry manure, and kelp meal, but it also has, let's see. Oh, by the way, I got a message saying that they were busy helping other customers and that I should leave my information and my questions. So I did that. It says that it has feather meal, composted poultry manure, bat guano, kelp meal, earthworm castings, potash, sphagnum peat moss, perlite, rice hulls, oyster shells, and dolomite. Excuse me. And I see that it's different depending on the state. So I guess some states don't allow certain things. Yeah, so I think it's pretty rich. So I'm not too worried about it, but I did want to know so that when things are in full swing, I make sure that I am feeding it. So, okay, let's go ahead and put these nasturtium seeds in. I'm going to put 3 in each section. These are pretty big seeds, but you still don't want to plant your seeds too deep. So I'm going to get these in, and then we'll move on to the kale. Okay, I just realized I still forgot to bring something, but let's just move on to the kale. I decided that I would use this dwarf Siberian instead of the Russian kale. So that is what I'm going to put in these spaces. Just 2 spaces. Let's do a little sprinkle. I'm going to cover it lightly. It's already moistened. Let's see what it says here. 6 to 9 days. Yep, 6 to 9 days to sprout. And I made a big mistake, but I mean, it's not life or death, but I meant to put the kale here with the celery, and I meant to put basil with the cucumbers. I mean, sorry, with the tomatoes, but that's okay. We'll put the basil right here. And I changed my mind. I decided to put Swiss chard in here. It just seemed right. This may not look like it's been watered, but it's been thoroughly watered. It's dripping out the back and it's pretty moist. I just put a little bit of more soil on top because it was kind of low after I added the water. Okay. The winds are back, you guys. Every time we think it's over. We weren't supposed to have any today. Today is Wednesday. Monday was windy. Tuesday was windy. Hear that? And so we have to deal with it. So I am glad to have my Greenstalks to work with. I'm going to check and see when I'm supposed to get my order from Greenstalk, because I ordered 2 spinners and so I can't put these up yet. But I had the seedlings and I had the starts and I had to put them in. So I'm just gonna leave them like this, and when I get the spinners then I will stack them. Okay, so in this is this the top? Yeah, this is going to be the very top, and this has the nasturtium. And I don't know about the order of the rest of these yet, but here we have 3 patio tomatoes and a mojito mint. And then in these 2 spaces right here, we have a dwarf Siberian kale. Okay, over here we have celery, and in these 3 spots we have rainbow Swiss chard. This one has all strawberries, and it's ever-bearing strawberry, which is awesome. I'm not looking for strawberries in great quantity that I can then can and make jam and all that. I'm looking for strawberries that we can pick from and eat on a daily or every other day basis. My new Greenstalk that's coming is going to have mostly strawberries in it as well. This is that green, what is it called? It's a cucumber. It's a small cucumber, green light. I will be so happy if I actually have cucumbers from this in it says 30 to 37 days. So that's what that is. And is that the last thing? That is the last thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. They are all planted out and they're all raised up so that the rabbits can't get them. And this is what I mean. I have this ramp that goes down, and then the rabbit has eaten stuff that's down there. So I have it up here, and hopefully we'll get the holes covered and some chicken wire to keep them from coming in from the outside. Anything else? Oh yes, I met with my friend Laura from Southwest Homestead, and she gave me these. You guys, I am so excited. Thank you so much, Laura from Southwest Homestead. She is giving me some starts, and I'm most excited about these sweet potatoes. Oh my goodness, yes.
Oh, enjoy.
As you can tell, I'm super excited. So there are porter tomatoes, which are indeterminate, and there are a couple of pots with calendula, which excites me so much. I struggle with calendula. I can never grow the quantities that I want, so I'm hoping this year will be better. And then this, I have complained and complained about sweet potatoes and getting sweet potato starts, and she has tons in this jar, and she so graciously shared with me. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. All right, so I can't wait to get those in something somewhere. I will soon. All right, you guys, so just a short little video to share with you some of the things that I'm doing here on the homestead. Small things matter as well as big things, and so don't ever discount the little things. This is going to be my kitchen garden. Actually, I'm going to call it the front patio garden, and it's going to be full. That is my goal. So I'm starting with the Greenstalks, but we're going to move on to bigger, better things soon. See you next time.